Good afternoon, and thank you in advance for coming back for the third episode of Tactical Faith. In the previous episode, I mentioned the phenomenon of when I becomes us. It starts with helping every individual on the team understand that a team is more than just a group of people wearing the same uniform and that are protecting the same goal. Any group of individuals can dress alike and run in the same direction. That takes almost no effort to explain. What Tactical Faith does is it transforms common direction into a common purpose. To truly be an us team, you must help the team members own the idea that even though everybody has an assignment, that everybody is ultimately responsible for what happens on the entire field. To exemplify this, I will share a saying with you that I use whenever the opponent has the ball or takes the ball from us. That phrase is, offense plays defense. Regardless of position on the field, everybody on the team needs to understand the shared goal of keeping the ball on the opponent's side of the field, seeking to possess the ball as much as possible, and being conscious of the evolving needs of their teammates. When this happens, I becomes us. Why it is important to put field responsibility in due context is because until everybody on the team understands the effect of togetherness and comprehends how vital it is for operations to move as a unit, those group of individuals can't call themselves a team. In the next podcast, we will discuss where to begin to set this in motion. In future episodes, we will also talk about the proper way to execute the hunt for possession. Let's talk about the win, W-I-N, and loss, L-O-S-S acronyms, as we promised in the previous episode. Win, W-I-N, is the speech that I give when it comes time to assign people to positions. Remember that it is the coach's responsibility to identify the individual gifts and place them accordingly. Now in soccer, most people want to be a forward or any position that allows them to go to the other side of the field to score goals, because that's where they have learned to believe the important players go, and conventionally the ones that get the most applause. The win speech goes something like this. I appreciate you all being here today. It is a blessing to be on a team and a bigger blessing to be on a team that needs you. WIN, W-I-N, stands for what's important now. And what's important now is that we as a team be real with ourselves and understand the value of our gift to the team and where our gift best serves the team. You came to this program as an I and will now learn to become an us. Do you realize that the best chance that we have to achieve the results that we want is only possible through faith, effort, and working together? The position that I'm going to ask you to fill doesn't mean that you don't have gifts in other areas, or that you won't develop other talents as the seasons progress. What it does mean is that your team needs you where I am asking you to be. That was a paraphrase of an actual speech that I gave the two teams that won first place last season. Individuals and teams receive their blessings when they place themselves or allow themselves to be placed in the proper position in which to receive it. Helping your team to be conscious about each other and the bigger picture has a big part in the growth and development of the team. When everybody is in their strongest position, the team is aligned to perform at their highest level. The team performing at their highest level is all a good coach can expect. When teams aren't performing as well, it is often times due to poor field placement, followed by poor field tactics. As a coach, you may sense that whoever gets picked to be the goalie may not be happy at first, but in seeing the results, and this from personal experience, they will report to Game 3 with Golden Gloves. Why? Because when people see results, they become more willing to buy into the program. The scoreboard is not always going to be favorable, and that can affect morale and buy-in. But that's okay when you define loss, L-O-S-S, as a learning opportunity strengthening exercise. A loss can still be a victory if lessons are learned and improvements are made. Thank you in advance for tuning in. I don't know where you are in your coaching career, but if you're listening, you are a leader like me that is always seeking ways to improve what I have to offer the teams that I coach. After all, as a coach, you have an amazing responsibility to those that you coach. Look forward to sharing my gifts with you in future podcasts. Until then, keep the tactical faith.